Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to Maverick Baking and welcome back to another food review. Today we are tasting something that food retailers and food reviewers have been talking about for weeks on end now. We are talking about the Milky Bar Wowsomes. Now just what is wow about these Wowsomes, I hear you ask? Well, let me just tell you. They are free from all artificial sweeteners, apparently, and they also contain 30% less sugar than similar chocolate products. I got these two bars in my Degusta box, which you can watch me unbox up here. It's very rare that you'll see mainstream brands, especially chocolate and sweets brands, making any kind of innovative step towards health consciousness. I'm not fully on board with it, but we're gonna taste them anyway. The two bars I have here are two different flavors. We have a milk chocolate version and a white chocolate version. So I think I'm gonna start, because it's Milky Bar, with the white chocolate version. White chocolate with crispy oat cereal and a creamy tasting center. Now these bars are absolutely tiny. Like, I have little hands and they're not even the size of my hand. They are 95 calories because they only weigh 18 grams. I presume that these are marketed towards children rather than adults just because they're so fucking tiny, but who knows? So let's just open it up and see what we've got inside. Chocolate with pictures on it. So we have a glowing exclamation mark, we have a wow, and we have someone's bowler hat. That's unusual. So just to show you the inside, there's kind of a layer of white chocolate around the edge. And then you have this sort of creamy filling with tiny little crunchy pieces of that oat cereal it was talking about. It's quite powdery. You know, you get the kind of white chocolate taste, and the kind of little crunchy pieces are nice because I don't think crunchy Milky Bar is something we've ever had. Definitely not recently anyway. But I can't say I even want to go back to taste more. Like, the filling, even though it does have a little bit of creaminess, there's a kind of powderiness that you get from whey powder or, you know, protein shakes or protein products, that kind of dry powderiness on your tongue. You definitely have to chew it. Like, it doesn't feel like it will melt of its own accord. It's not bad, I just don't think it's great. For the price, I think I would rather just buy a regular Milky Bar to get a small white chocolate hit. I'm gonna give this white chocolate Milky Bar Wowsomes bar a 3 out of 5. Let's move on to the milk chocolate version to see if it's any better. So this Milky Bar Wowsomes bar is milk and white chocolate with crispy oat cereal in a creamy tasting center. So just the same thing, except we've got some milk chocolate going on in the middle instead of white chocolate. It comes in another 3 chunks. So we have a pair of eyeballs, a wow, and a speech bubble. Again, very strange. So you can also see on the underside of the bar that the bottom is milk chocolate on this one with white chocolate on the top. Not very thick, but there is milk chocolate in the middle. So let's see if this one is any better. You can see that kind of creamy filling, except it's kind of milk chocolate this time, with some crunchy pieces in it. This one's filling is much more creamy. It's less powdery. And the milk chocolate just gives it kind of more of a flavour. It's still not great though. Like, once you've swallowed everything, you're just left kind of with the taste of that oat cereal in your mouth. It tastes like you've been eating a cereal bar. I'm not impressed with this one that much either. So I'm probably gonna give this milk chocolate Milky Bar Wowsomes bar another 3 out of 5. So that was fun. You know, I've made my opinions very vocal on kind of the sugar tax and all of these brands just churning out all of these sugar-free or reduced sugar products. One thing I must say is that I think the fact that they've just straight up reduced the sugar instead of just adding loads of weird artificial sweeteners, I think that's a good step, because it means that if parents do want to give their children treats with less sugar, then they can. And, you know, and they're not just being filled with these weird artificial sweeteners that we don't know much about instead. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried these bars or the little bite form or any other kind of reduced sugar product recently. Be interested to see what you thought of them. Shout out again to all my Patreon supporters, and thank you guys as always for watching. I will see you next time.